place was called Superla Spa. It was a full-service establishment. Massage tables, salon chairs, mud baths, etc. The explosion went off a little after 3. The squad car was 2 blocks away when the place went up, so the fire department was able to respond within 4 minutes. Not that it helped. The place was fully engulfed by the time they arrived. They were just lucky to keep it contained to just this building.
I didn't know there was a spa down here.
Building's been here since the late 70s, but it's only been a spa since '98. The gentleman in the corner there is Pete Baja. His company owns the Pearl Spa. I took his statement, but you'll want to follow up with it too. Have you two met yet?
Not officially. I'm Sarah Seidel. The team speaks very highly of you. You want to take that interview?
This is the CSI tutorial. You can turn it off at any time by selecting the option on the tutorial window and enable it again from the options menu. The cursor is used to both navigate and to select. Moving it to the edges of the screen will rotate the camera. When the cursor moves over something, it will change based on the action that can be taken.
Hi, Pedro Baja. Baja, like Baja California. But call me Pete. Everyone does. Well, almost everyone.
You in charge of this place, Pete?
I'm the CEO of Miel LLC. It's less impressive than it sounds. It's basically a holding company for a few mom-and-pop style businesses that were worth rescuing when the original owners wanted out. The company owns Super La Spa, what's left of it.
We'll have to notify the claims adjuster when we've released the scene.
Actually, this is kind of embarrassing, but the policy on this place has lapsed.
You let the fire insurance on one of your businesses expire?
It's complicated. We sent them a payment, but they said they didn't get it. Then they wanted us to pay a late fee and raise our premium. I mean, we've done business with them for years, and now they decide to penalize us over a little slip-up? I have some things I need to take care of. Here's my card. At least until the next board meeting. You can reach me at my office.
If this thing was on last night, we could have our ignition source. It's hard to tell what this was. Not much left of it. Judging from the charring in the inside of the oven, it was in there for long enough to catch fire. It's almost like a timed fuse. That could indicate arson, but we'll need a lot more evidence to prove it. We should take samples of soot from all around this place to see if we can find traces of an accelerant. I think if we can get one more sample of soot after this one, we'll have enough. Look at the crimping along the edges of the split gas line. I'd say it was cut. So far, that's 2 things that point to arson. We'll need more evidence to be sure. popcorn-style ceiling. Hold your breath while you're taking that sample. If it's as old as it looks, it's probably got asbestos in it. We've gathered soot from all over this place. Should be enough. One mud bath contains a lot more mud than the others. It might just be the way they do it. But the one next to it is filled only up to the line on the side of the tub. That mud is baked solid. We're going to need a way to examine it inside and out, without actually breaking it up and compromising potential evidence. You know, the other day, Catherine was telling me that we have access to an industrial ultrasound device. It sounds perfect for this problem. I'll give her a call.
Yeah, we're living in the future. I'm still waiting for my flying car, but seeing through walls isn't too shabby.
I have a rough idea, but remind me again how the device works.
Just turn it on and point the wand at whatever you want to scan. The sound waves it emits penetrate at different speeds depending on the density of the material.
And the onboard computer translates that into a picture, is that right?
You got it. I don't think I need to tell you to be careful with it, but be careful with it.
Does that look like a human body to you? It looks like we have a victim after all. I'll call Doc Robbins for a pickup.
Cleaning her off is just the first step. This is going to take a while. I'll give you a call when I have something for you.
Let's head back to the crime scene. See what else we can turn up. Look at how it's burned away from its frame. Drywall is usually fire resistant. Those holes could be there to let more air fan the fire and get to that wooden frame underneath. That's the third sign of possible arson we've found. I'm almost convinced. It was nice of Mr. Baja to give us his fingerprint like that. Lots of carbon, some acetone, and trace amounts of T-butyl mercaptan. That's the second sample of soot to contain acetone. Let's keep analyzing the soot samples we've collected. I think we're onto something. It's mostly carbon, but there are traces of volcanic minerals and acetone. The mud at the spa is made of volcanic ash. The acetone is an anomaly. We have acetone, a known accelerant, in samples of soot taken from every room in the spa. We've got a gas leak that looks to be the result of tampering. The drywall here has been ventilated to get around its natural fireproofing. And then there's this acetone residue over every inch of the place. Throw a muffin in the toaster oven at 450 degrees. Then just leave it in there without setting the timer. Sounds like a recipe for arson.
Hey there, Dr. Robbins. Just wanted to let you know I've completed the autopsy on your burn victim.
Yes. So we're getting closer and closer to the person who did this.
So we go to the doctor to see what Doc has to say.
Get out of here. And let's go.
Location, you can go to location.
Yep.
And just teleport there. I'm just kidding.
Oh, we can't watch. Whoa.
And yeah, exactly. It's pretty cool.
Look at her face, man. It's jacked up.
You're crazy.
Her face is jacked up. Look at that. It's got burns on this side.
She's dead.
She has a wound right here.
Hey, Doc. We got your call.
All right, let's begin.
Let's do it. Let's do this thing, dude. Let's do this. Who is she?
Well, her bikini probably left no room for imagination, nor an ID. But I did collect her fingerprints and DNA for you.
This cause of death.
Take a look at the third-degree burns on your victim's hands and face. You can probably tell that they were above the surface of the mud during the initial explosion and subsequent fire. In addition to the burns to her skin, she suffered thermal injury to her upper airway. She inhaled a substantial amount of smoke and hot gases from the fire. Carboxyhemoglobin levels in her blood exceeded 73%. Cause of death was suffocation due to carbon monoxide poisoning. In a fire that intense, carbon monoxide levels would spike rapidly.
Yeah, her face
She
was
probably fell unconscious pretty quick. Most likely, she slipped under the mud after losing consciousness.
Gee, that sucks, man. What a way to go, right? What a way to go.
Time of death is going to be difficult to determine. Even without the fire, the initial temperature of the mud bath complicates my ability to offer an accurate estimate. I was able to extract samples of the vitreous humor from both eyes. Potassium accumulation in the tissue indicates time of death between 3 and 4 a.m.
We gotta go to the barber shop now.
That's consistent with when the fire started.
Any signs of foul play?
Not exactly, but take a look at this bruising on her arm. Does that look like a handprint to you?
Yeah,
looks like she's been
looks like someone
really
grabbed
hard.
her pretty hard.
From the coloration of the bruising, I'd say it occurred at least 6 to 12 hours prior to death. I certainly find no indication she was lying in that mud over a prolonged period of time.
We need to get a photo of those bruises. My camera's memory card is full. You mind documenting this one?
I'll wait.
So you gotta go to your not that no don't move yet. Gotta get a picture of it. Back out. Press back and leave. And gotta go find your tools. You know where your tools are?
Trying to get a closer look at this. You gotta go to the lab, yeah.
No, you gotta go to options. No, not that.
You gotta go here.
No, you have to take a picture of her face with your camera on your phone. She said get a picture.
Oh, okay.
So you gotta go back to lab. And then there you go. And then I'm sorry, press cancel on that part. Or like they go back. It should be an is it an evidence file? I think it's an evidence file.
No, it's this one. Game settings, avoid video saving.
I think it's evidence file. Let's see.
Nope, I have a camera.
Wait, go back. Go back to case files. Instructions. Did you read the directions before you started of how to get your pictures out of there?
Go to her.
Go to your phone and see what happens.
There's nothing on the phone. It's got to get a picture of the bruise.
Yeah, I know, but you have to locate your picture, your camera off your phone somehow.
It's not the phone.
Yeah, I promise you it is. What's that? Nothing? Okay, I know what to do. Go to options, go to hint. Wait, tutorial, yes. Press yes. Press yes. And press OK. So it's going to tell you how to locate your gear. So contact him again, and he'll probably, and then the tutorial might say.
The PDA allows you to examine evidence, look over case notes, move to new locations, and change game options.
Huh.
The options menu allows you to change system and gameplay parameters. It's also where you can re-enable the tutorial.
It's in one of those.
One of these?
Yeah, go ahead. Try and see. It'll tell you.
The evidence viewer allows you to get a close look at every piece of evidence you've collected. It's important to look.
See, it's not that. You gotta go
the
back
location
and get your
icons
camera.
represent the different.
Okay, if you're right, then I'll give you $10 if you're right.
A speech bubble will appear over the people with whom you can talk. At any time, you can ask your CSI partner for his or her opinion about.
You need to identify the victim. I'd start with her fingerprints and DNA.
Wait, look. Identify. He said start with their fingerprints and DNA.
We looked everywhere, tested everything, asked every question we can think of. We must be missing something. I'm just not sure what it could be.
We're missing something from the crime scene. Told you.
Go ahead.
I'll get $10 today.
No, you didn't. You didn't find the. You didn't. I told you I'd give you $10. You find the camera.
That's not what That's not what the man said.
No, but listen.
He said, go find all the evidence first, then take a picture. She's not gonna let us take a picture unless we don't find all the evidence. And right now, she's trying to give you a clue of what you're supposed to do.
Okay, I'll listen.
The material analysis station allows you to analyze chemical composition and process DNA evidence.
It should be DNA.
Evidence, I guess. Search. I'm sorry. Search.
Search.
She's not in CODIS.
It says that she didn't do anything. So we gotta go back. And it's not DNA, it's chemical. Evidence. Oh, here it is.
There's quite a bit of carbon from where it burned. But there's also wheat flour, tapioca starch, and sodium carboxymethylcellulose. What I'm not seeing are any animal proteins.
Very dangerous.
You know what? I think this is a vegan pastry of some kind. A muffin from the size of it.
So basically what you want me to do is go back, go to chemical evidence, and use this piece. I'm really that good. Oh.
Because when we're in the, all I'm saying, we're in the doctor's room. The doctor said, she said, take a picture of the body, and we still haven't done that yet. But you're doing this, which is good. What you're doing is good. I'm just trying to figure out.
It's primarily calcium sulfate and asbestos.
And it's going to give you a camera then?
That explains why the ceiling didn't burn.
Now we have access to the camera. See? She just said take a picture now. So in here, everything's complete.
Okay. Guys, I'm just gonna sit back and watch my nephew do this at first episode. We're gonna just watch him, guys. He's doing it.
Alright, let's get our tails out of here. Go over here to this fatal four-way. Ha. Ha. Wait. They said I have mail. Did somebody just say you have mail?
I don't know. I don't know. It's really don't. I don't know what's going on. Just really just watching it.
Okay, I know that. Okay. Still not here?
He won't be there until you find that. Take that picture, probably.
Okay, let me go take the picture real quick.
I mean, that's just a guess. That bruise thingy. Did you hit the shot with the bruise part? Did you see that bruise on the arm? Did you click on that one, or did it already tell you?
Don't let me keep you.
Gotta go. We have to take a picture of her, literally her body. That's nasty. Look at that.
You gotta locate the camera. You had it still. It's just somewhere. You have it somewhere in your located in your files. Not in your files.
Okay.
It's in your use.
Oh! See, she has a camera now.
Click on it and see. I don't know.
We need to identify the victim. I'd start with her fingerprints and DNA.
Duh. I feel so crazy right now.
And you're on camera.
Don't say I'm crazy. I can only say that. Let's check here. We haven't been here yet. Nope.
No one's gonna be there until you identify the body. But you have to first, before
that's
you do
what you're
that,
supposed to be doing?
I told you from the beginning. I said, and when we're in autopsy, take a picture of that's identifying the body. The picture scene that goes in evidence. You have to get that first.
So why didn't you tell me that in the beginning?
That's what I said, and you said no. I know what I'm doing. So you left and did something else. So I said you do it.
Well, let's identify this person. Fingerprints.
Our victim's not an APHIS. Our Jane Doe doesn't seem to be in the system.
Aphis.
Maybe Pete
it back
Baja
out.
knows her.
You're good with that part. You have nothing right there. When I say identify the body, it's not even in the computer. You have to go to the autopsy. In your inventory, you should have all your, you know how in the clips where you see all the information how to.
Oh, here it is, right here. No.
No. Remember, Steven, in the beginning of the game, okay, when you're looking around, that's not identifying the body. It's video. When you're looking around in the beginning of the game, where they have okay, all the evidence, and you see the stuff, and you got all the stuff out to go, you know, get the prints off of it. You gotta locate that again. So you know where that is in here?
I was just in here a few minutes ago.
Okay, let me show you a second. Okay, back out. Okay, go to locations. Alright, just right here.
This game is really tricky.
No, it's really not tricky. What I'm saying is this. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So, and how, okay, when I hadn't played this beginning of the game, I just came in here. So when you did this, remember you had your evidence thing? Your evidence thing, you came out, you do this? Where was your evidence? What did you do to pull it out? Where's your evidence at?
And that returned to a toolbox.
It turned to a toolbox when you did it, right? All of it? The entire thing?
Oh, I think what you did in the beginning, what you did to the thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this one more time. Let me see this time. Let's see. Because I'm trying to tell you, it's
You gotta find the right place to take a picture, probably.
Let's see. Hold on.
Probably move this way.
I'm trying to
move
see
that
something.
way.
Hold on.
Oh, that's what you gotta do. Let me see.
1 second. Let me try something.
Move that way. Keep going. Go. Keep going. I'm about to get you the bruise.
Okay, great. There we go. I thought the bruise. I was trying to get the bruise, so you got it. Like, this is what I'm talking about.
Get the camera. There you go.
That's the first. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
Composition.
To locate this item. You know what you got to do to locate that. Okay, so we're good there, I think. So I think that's that with that, right? Everything turned into everything's pretty much done.
Alright, now you gotta go back.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Maybe.
Okay, I
Your
thought
victim
so.
had advanced
Okay,
mesothelioma.
Auntie's not
It's a type of
entirely
cancer that
crazy.
attacks the lining of the vital organs. It's thought to be caused most often by exposure to asbestos. It looks as though it was an ongoing problem for her. I discovered indications of a pleurectomy, the removal of the outermost lining of the lungs. From the scar tissue, that surgery probably took place a few years ago. She may have thought she was out of the woods. Unfortunately, I found an active malignancy in her pericardium.
Guys, if this
the lining
film
of her heart.
stops filming
She
us,
didn't
we're
have
gonna
long to
just
live.
continue playing the game,
we found
and
some
we'll see you
asbestos at
guys
the
in the next
crime
gameplay.
scene. The whole ceiling was coated with it. There was even a corner of the break room where it had come down. You don't suppose our victim set the fire, do you? Revenge and suicide all in one? We'll have to ask Brass if she filed
Now
any
we
kind
know.
of complaint.
No, one more question.
Did she have
Well,
cancer?
the pleurectomy obviously suggests at one point she knew she had cancer. But there's no way to know whether she was aware it had recently
that sucks.
metastasized to her heart. I ran an expanded tox screen. She hadn't been taking any cancer medications, and I didn't find any tissue damage from possible radiation treatments. I did, however, find evidence of a persistent, dare I say, habitual use of cannabis. You know, a Harvard Medical School study concluded that one of the active chemicals in marijuana, THC, may in fact inhibit the growth of certain tumor classifications, even though it says right there in the press release that the growth of some other tumors might actually be accelerated by THC. A man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest, right? So now the idea that weed cures cancer is spreading far and wide.
All right, great, thank you.
Anytime.
All right, so we can leave now. Looks like you got more
Finally.
evidence. Got some evidence somewhere. He's not there yet. Oh, he's probably there. Okay.
Because I remember.
We did the pictures.
Oh, hey, you two. I just got back. What do you need?
We found an unidentified female victim in one of the mud baths at the spa.
God. Portia. No! Portia Wiseman. She's the manager at the spa. She's the only other one with a key. Just the thought that she might have been in there when it went up. I'm sorry. It's just
sorry. It's just
horrible.
You know he did it, but he didn't.
We can't
know
be
that
sure
she
who
was
she
in
is
there.
until we get a positive identification.
Of course.
So you think he did it?
Let me lock up here.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
You
Porsche.
seen that he just backed up and
No.
came back.
What were you doing in there?
Actually, we were hoping you could help us shed some light on that. Would you mind answering a few more questions?
Sure.
Sure. Interrogation part. It's like the best part of the game, like when you interrogate people. Lots of questions. Any question you can throw at them. Just click on it.
Think back. Did she ever seem unusually angry or depressed?
Well, we weren't exactly close, but I got the feeling she was in a troubled relationship.
You can click it because, you know, we're recording. I will run out.
Little things here and there, really.
Such as?
One Friday, I asked her if she had any fun plans for the weekend. Not really, she said. Just hanging out with the boyfriend. She said it like it was a root canal or something.
In a root canal. In a root canal kind of way.
No, I don't know. It's this crazy metaphor.
It wasn't
I guess.
just that. I think he hit her.
Why do you think that he hit her?
Well, Meosha always seemed to like showing off her
Show
body.
off?
I even had to
Show
ask
off
her
her
once
body?
to wear more than just her bikini to work. But one week, a while back, I can't remember exactly when, she
Dude,
wore
his
long
tie's,
sleeve
like, in his
shirts every
pants.
day,
Exactly.
and
Is it- or
she
just that
seemed
is just me?
depressed. When I asked her about it, she
Is
gave
it?
me some lame
I mean, if you look
excuse
at it,
about needing
his
to do
tie's his
laundry.
pants.
But
When
when
you
she
do, like,
thought
a
I wasn't
full
looking,
wide
I saw her
screenshot.
rubber arm and wince.
Oh yeah, it does look.
Now it's out of his pants. That's weird. Okay. Must be seeing things, guys. Or I'm old.
Had she mentioned any kind of health problems or filed any sort of complaint against your company?
No, nothing like that. Why?
She had mesothelioma, a type of cancer caused by asbestos.
Well, that's horrible, but what does it have to do with my
Everything to
company?
do with it.
I don't know anything about any asbestos.
Hit the evidence click thing right there. Click it. Asbestos. So he doesn't know anything about it.
You found his finger.
Is this a joke at my expense? Tell me I'm lying, and then show me something totally random to prove it?
Obviously, my partner picked up the wrong evidence bag by
What's
mistake.
this one? I'm sorry. It was.
Sorry,
it's
but
the
I
next
really
one.
don't understand what you mean by that.
Look, I know we have the evidence that proves our point. Even if my partner is having trouble finding
So that's
it.
what happens when you get stuff wrong. That's cool.
The ceiling of the spa is coated with asbestos-laced paint.
Really? I guess I'll have to
guess
take
you
your
do.
word for it. You really think Portia got cancer
Yeah.
from working at the spa? Well, she never said anything to me about it.
She didn't.
You act like she gotta say something to you.
Well, Portia was a very private person. I know almost nothing about her boyfriend,
He seems kind
except
of
what I
believable,
was able to
sort
infer.
of.
Was the spa making money?
Sure. I mean, it can always get
the,
better, right?
Mexican
But it
killer.
was profitable.
Is there anyone you can think of who might have had a reason to start the fire at the spa?
No. I mean, who
You
blows
do.
up a spa?
You see the dots pop open?
She's not in the phone book. I looked.
Oh, yes, I know where she lived. Let me write it down for you. I never got the
Liar.
chance to visit her. Here you go. So, I hate to ask, but
I
is
guess
that
so,
everything
dude.
you
I'm
need
out of
from me
questions
right
to
now?
ask you.
I have to
so,
come up with something to tell the board about why I let the insurance run out. And I can't really focus on that while I'm here.
I think we have what we need for now. You'll be at the barber shop if we need you?
I may have some errands to run, but I will be there for some time
Okay.
today, for sure.
Well, guys, we have new objective updates. So what we're gonna do is just stop it here because the camera is out of film, and we're gonna stop it for just now. So we've pretty much came a long way in the case, guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. Say bye, Stephen. Jeez, say love you.
Peace out to the fans. I might split it half of the money with y'all. Don't tell her I told you that.
Don't worry about it, guys. Love you guys. Peace. Alright, that's good.